The first thing I like to do is remove the sod. I want the hole to be 2 to 3 times as wide as the root ball. So my root ball here is about 11 to 12 inches. And then if I measure the hole I've already got ready, it's roughly 36 inches, so it's more than enough. It only needs to be as deep as this root ball, which is about 10 inches. In fact, I actually want the top of the root ball to sit up a little bit higher than the soil that surrounds it, and then bring the soil away like this at an angle to improve the drainage. I'm running out of time, so let's dig this hole. I'm using the 7-inch auger. It's really not big enough for this big hole that I'm trying to dig. So I dig the first hole in the middle, and then I like to go around that first hole and just continue to dig holes, and then ream that hole out and break down the walls in between each hole. It takes no time to do it. And another one of the great benefits of that is that this clay soil, when you use a shovel and you try to dig out clay soil, it just forms these huge clods. But when you use the auger, it breaks the clay soil up. So you end up with this really well broken up soil to help the roots of the tree, make it as easy for them as possible to break into the soil around it. Now I'm going to set the tree down in the hole to make sure I have dug it at the right depth. Before you plant it in there, make sure it's the direction you want it to be, because generally a tree or a shrub will have a few sides better than the others. Those are the sides you want to see. I ordered this tree online, and so it came in this basket right here. It is a red sunset red maple. So let's get it covered up with dirt before the sun goes down on me. I have planted so many trees in red clay soil, and every single time I amend it with compost and manure. I have trees growing all over my little town that have done very well that I planted that way, but the experts say that you should plant trees back into their native soil so the roots don't keep going around and around in that little heaven you've created for them with that compost and manure. You want them to reach out into the soil around it. So for the first time in my life, I've not amended the soil. I put clay soil right back in the hole. So I'm going to top dress it with compost. I'm also not putting the native soil or the compost or the mulch on top of the root ball. Let's add the mulch and we're done. Do you think it's gonna work?